Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly focus for the week of May the 27th. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support. Let's go to the cards and see what they have to reveal for the week ahead. Our underlying energy is the Knight of Pentacles. This is about going with the flow. This is about trusting in the universe this week. This is about knowing that you are safe, that you are secure, that what you need in life will present itself to you at the given time. That there is no need to worry about putting on armor or carrying a weapon. There's no need to pack a lunch here. Just your presence. Just you showing up and doing your part is all that is needed in order to create the abundance, the prosperity that you want to bring into your life. Okay, first card, look at this. The High Priestess shows up. This is about sitting in quiet contemplation and understanding the magic that you hold within you. Your magic of your talents, your abilities, the unique self. This is a card that says there is magic all around you, so expect things to just happen, like, magical moments in your life, those moments that you will talk about for the rest of your life because they were magical and they were wonderful and it was just a moment in time. It's a snapshot to great things like changing the way that you perceive your future going forward. We have the Nine of Pentacles as your next card. This is time where you have to come to a conclusion here an understanding that you have done all you can on this path that you are on. It is time to take an elevated approach. It's time to step up your game. It's time to push yourself to do more or be more or include more in your life. Or maybe the things that you are including matter now and you are getting rid of what no longer serves a purpose, serves any kind of energy to bring you in joy or happiness. You might have been, this could be branching out in social circles now. Okay, or maybe you have a small business. Now it's time to start networking yourself or doing social media, something like that. This is a time where you take your, let's say you were a waiter for the last 10 years of your life and you want to do something other than waiting tables for the rest of your life. And I did it, so it's a wonderful job, but I'm not cutting down. I love you guys dearly. But this is a time when you say, well, there's this management position opening up. Well, I've dealt with every walk of life over the last 10 years. I've never had a customer complain. I've never had, in fact, my tips have always been like over the top great. So I know how to deal with people effectively. I know how to juggle timetables. I know how to spot busy moments and slow moments. I know how to direct when I was training people, helping them out. I was showing them what to do. And they were getting it like really fast. So I'm very good at teaching perhaps. And you're starting to list all these things that you've done over your 10 years as being a waiter to the point now where you say, I could go for a management position because I kind of know that area of what it pertains. And I've had all this experience without even realizing I've had all these experiences in order to get to the here and now. So it's really thinking outside the box on where you want to go, perhaps. Or you are just realizing your potential in a whole new light. We got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is that we're not going to make any rash, harsh, fast choices right now, okay? We're going to think about things. Right now we have 7 cups above us, all floating above us, and they all look shiny and they all look cool, and we don't want to just reach up and grab one and run with it because we may be locked in for a long time if we do that, and we don't want to do that if it's the wrong cup. We need to get a new perception. We need to look at it from a different point of view. get a new sense of observing what we are saying yes to, what we are saying no to, what we are wanting to bring into our world, and what we want to definitely leave in the rearview mirror. So this is about really looking at some of the things that are in your life in the present moment and understanding if we want to keep these things going forward. And also we want to look at our dreams and our potential future of the things that we want to step into. Obviously, you're stepping into something. There's a lot of magic here. And, we look at the High Priestess as your first card. Okay, that is you. That is, you are the magical person. And the magical person is saying it's time to grow your dreams. I mean, this is also a very spiritual card. What you give to the bird will be flown up to God, your angels, your guides, the universe, to say, this is what we need. Any advice, and the bird will come back and talk to you and tell you exactly what you need to do next. Sit in quiet contemplation, have a conversation seemingly with yourself. I think you'll be amazed if you give that some time to what comes out. Okay, don't be in such a rush to step into the first thing you see or the first thing you think. Give it some thought. Talk it over with a friend. Our overriding energy, which will go right here, is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is, it's a new perception. We need to gain some kind of new perception, new understanding of our world, our reality as it is. So if somebody were to describe you or describe your life in some portion, how would they describe you? What would be the way they look at you? What is the way you want to be perceived? How are those things in alignment right now, and where are they out of alignment? This is understanding that, you might have thought you were blocked or you couldn't go a certain way, that it was something that you just couldn't step into, that you were trapped in some way. Something was limiting you from going towards the experience, and it could just be an anxiety, a fear that is holding you back. It could be, it could be 1,000 things. We're not going to go down that road. But here you realize your hands are free. You rip off the blindfold and you see that you weren't really trapped at all. There is a way forward. There is a way forward to exactly where you want to go. So yeah, once again, it's about gaining that perception, that new understanding of who you are in the present moment and where you want to go. And what things need to change in order for that to really open up and expand for you in the way you want. Our underlying energy, which will go here, this is about prayer. This is about meditation. This is about talking to your higher self. This is about allowing yourself to understand the knowledge and the wisdom that you actually bring to the table. I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit when this is the underlying energy, because it's about growing your confidence. Knowing yourself to the point where you can take a risk on yourself. You can stand strong for who you are and where you want to go. To have a voice. To have a strength. And so I would say meditation throughout this week is vitally important. Even just 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there. It will help you to, ask yourself a question or two. To sit in quiet contemplation and to hear what comes back in your thoughts. That's where the epiphanies will happen. That's where the revelations will happen. As we start off the week, look at this. We're all dreamscapes. Oh, it's a wonderful week. So maybe something happened on the weekend that just has ignited your whole fantasy world to what you can do, what you can step into, what you can embrace. Yeah, most definitely. You walk in with an energy of happiness and joy this week. Absolutely. Dreaming of the possibilities of your tomorrow. Not putting any kind of limitations on that dream. Just allowing it to explode in your mind. Seeing all the goodness. Seeing all the beauty. seeing all the joy. I mean, there's always the other side of it, but you're not seeing it as you walk into this week. As you leave the week, though, it's a little bit about being grateful for the things that you already have in order to expect the new things to really come into life for you. Okay? Here we are, and we sit there and we're kind of, saddened. We want this new experience. We want, we came into the week expecting all this wonderful new stuff, and for some reason it hasn't happened. We're a little disappointed. And this is the things that are in our life right now that we can be very thankful for, joyful for. These are the things that have been given to us along the way. This is usually depicted by the hand of God, bringing in this goblet that is, the same size as all three put together. Something really miraculous and wonderful and beautiful is just inches away from you. But until you turn your focus to what you already have to be thankful for, happy for, joyful for, you are stopping the growth of that coming into being. There's also a little deer here. Now, I heard, where I live, there's lots of deer. So the saying is, every time you see a deer, wish for $1 million, and you'll get it. I've seen a lot of deers. Still, I'm still trying every time I see a deer. But yet I put a faith in it because it's free to do. It doesn't hurt to say it aloud as often as you can. This is about, take some time throughout the week. Don't wait till the end of the week for you to grow the gratitude for what you already have. Okay, start a gratitude journal. And I this might be a topic for everybody because it seems to be already. That until, I have 3,000 things coming at me at once, one at a time. Start a gratitude journal. If you don't already do a gratitude journal, start a gratitude journal. Okay, the scientific evidence is there for you. Okay, of what a practice of gratitude can do for you. So Google it. You'll be amazed to find out that you will, a regular practice of gratitude, you will sleep sounder. You will wake up a lot more rested. You will fall asleep faster. Your blood pressure will drop. You become a little bit more optimistic. Great things seem to happen a little bit more often in your life. All of these things are proven facts now because of gratitude. And if you don't have a gratitude journal, then try it just for a week or two. Okay? Costs you nothing. Put a piece of paper on your nightstand and a pen. And write down one thing you are grateful for, even if it is just that pillow. Write it down, say it aloud, go to sleep. The next night, you're going to write down a second thing, read both aloud, go to sleep. Third night, write down a third thing, read them aloud. You get the picture, okay? Within a couple of weeks, you will have a page full of things that you are grateful for. And watch the doors open. The expansion of your dreams coming to life. For work and career, we have the Four of Pentacles. What are you holding on to that will not allow you to go forward in the way you want? Where do you need to change your perception? Where do you need to understand that there is a path waiting for you? That you are more than entitled to that path of, I hear great glory. But there's something that you don't want to give up. It could be something time-related, energy-related, resources even. Maybe some kind of, a sense of security, but it's really a false sense of security. There are two angels guarding the new path for you. It is a giant pentacle. The gate alone is a giant pentacle. So this is about some kind of new beginning coming in, but you have to make the decision to step away. So once again, it's those cups. Right? We're going to put that right down here. And where do we look? The cups, okay? Now, where did we start off? We start off down here, okay? And that's about building our strength, our courage, our knowledge, our wisdom, taking stock of just how wonderful we are. This could also be finding a new mentor, or you becoming a mentor in order to help others. That could also be. But now all of these options are given to us, and we're not sure what to do. And chances are the option that we really do want here is one where we have to let go of something in order to really truly bring it in. And so we're looking at other options because we really don't want to let go of that something in our life. It could just be a perception, a way we think of things. It could be a certain group of people, right? You like working with a certain group of people. You don't know if you'll be as happy in a new group of people. It's more money, but this kind of feels like home. This kind of feels like family. That's got to be worth something, right? So, you're thinking things through, but there's something there. Maybe you would have to shift work, and you don't want to do the shift work, or there could be 1,001 things once again. Okay, a very generic reading, even though it is for you, Gemini. Okay, love and relationships. We got the Death card here. It's time to come alive when it comes to love, when it comes to relationship. Reignite the fire. Throw off that cloak. Drop that weapon. Okay? This is in the sense that you don't have to keep your guard up if you are in a relationship, that you can let that guard down a little bit and be a little freer and more authentic within the relationship. Here, our inner child waits for us to drop the weapon, to throw off the cloak, to stand up, come alive, feel the freedom, feel the liberation. That's what this, and look, if we lay it down, okay? Who do we lay it down next to? Is the beginning of the week, those dreams, those desires. So I would have to say, maybe there's a proposal here, or maybe you met the person of your dreams, or maybe you're reconnecting in a new way with there was problems in the relationship, and all of a sudden, it seems like those problems had vanished and they turned into this new person, which was really the person you fell in love with in the first place in the relationship. It could be, a combination of those things. It could be, pregnancy would also be another one. There's magic here too, right? It sits right next to the High Priestess. That's essentially you in this reading. To allow your magic to new heights, release it. Yeah, there's something very, very beautiful that could be happening in your relationship. You find somebody, or somebody is being attracted to you. Doesn't necessarily mean that they will actually show up this week. They could be seeing you from a distance, and it'll take some time to come to you. But I think this is the week you'll go, oh, you're the guy from, or you're the girl from. I know who you are. Okay, I've seen you a couple of times lately. Because they were trying to get close enough to ask you a question, but then they got all flustered every time they got near you. Our final card is the Queen of Cups. It all starts with love. It stems from how much we love ourselves. This is a week when you can surpass anything that you ever thought you were deserving of in the first place. This can take you miles beyond that. Okay? So you have to define yourself really in your authenticity. Get to know yourself better. Maybe confront a hidden desire within you or something. Because we sit there and we look at this goblet. And we imagine, look at the size of that goblet. It's much bigger than any of the other cups on the thing. Oh, well, I guess they're kind of big, huh? So we've grabbed one of these cups where you're thinking about that cup, right? We're going to lay it right here. So then we get a whole bunch of choices come out at us because we are perceiving what we want that cup to be full of, brimming over with. What kind of joy, happiness, abundance, prosperity, love that we want to flow out of that cup. But at the end of the day, even if it does surpass your dreams, your desires, your wants, it will come back to what you truly do believe that you are deserving of. So it is about raising that awareness of just how wonderful of a person you are. Your strength, your knowledge, your wisdom, your talents, your abilities, your magic. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.